Well, welcome to MacBean Scottish Fitness. And I figured I'd do a quick segment here on internet trolls. Just because it's kind of something that we all deal with at one time or another. And unfortunately, they can be a hindrance to somebody who wants to create a channel. They can even drive people away. And it's sad that they do this. And I'm not going to go into too much why they do it and what they are and that, because it's kind of confusing to me why someone would be that way. Well, then an adult would be that way. And a lot of these are adults. We like to say, oh, it's just, some, 14-year-old kid down in the basement, doing this. And a lot of times it's not. It's actually an adult. It's a grown man. All right. We won't say a grown-up man, but we'll say they're a grown man. And what we got to do is we got to learn how to deal with them. What's the best way of dealing with them? Well, in my experience, the best way has been to just get rid of them, block them. Now they'll tell you, well, your channel will never grow if you block them. Okay, we're gonna call false on that. Okay, we're gonna call false on that. Your channel will grow just fine because they bring nothing. Hey, Christopher, how you doing? They bring nothing to your channel. All right, so here's what happens. You have an idea, you have a hobby, you have something that you do that you enjoy doing, you want to share it with the internet community, and you're all excited about it. Your friends have probably talked you into it. Your family members may have talked you to it. What can you expect? Well, I'll tell you about my journey. I started mine it's probably getting close to 4 years ago. I'll have to. I had an account, but it was really just to look at a video every now and then. It wasn't really to do anything with it. But eventually my daughter said, Dad, you do all these lifting videos and you put them on Facebook, you should start a YouTube channel. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Let's do that. So how do I do that? Well, I said, here, we'll set it up for you. And he did. So all the stuff that looks cool came from them. All right. So yay, started my channel. Started posting some videos. Told my friends at the gym, hey, I started this channel, MacBean Scottish Fitness. Come support me. So I remember the first week, I had 7 subscribers. All right. And 3 of them were my kids. And then 4 were probably from the gym. I'm like, yay, this is going to take a long time. But no biggie. I had to start. Let's go out and be excited. So that was like maybe September of 2019-ish. I'm guessing it might have been 18. Then within about a couple months, I had 25 subscribers. And I'm looking at, well, you need 1,000 to monetize. You need 3,000 viewing hours. Wow. This is going to take a long time. So I posted a video every now and then. Didn't really worry about it too much. And then people say, well, if you want to grow, you have to post more videos. You have to use these hashtags. You have to do this. You have to do that. It's okay. Well, once again, my daughter's helped me with that. Here's a list of hashtags. And another guy in the gym that was in the media business, radio station, says he heard if you respond to the comments, that will help grow. Oh, cool. So when somebody said, hey, great job or whatever, hey, thank you much, appreciate it, stuff like that, and started responding to comments. And for the first part, most people that are joining were good people. I mean, like Christopher in here, he's been with me for a very long time. And there's probably about 30 others that came in that have been with me for probably since the launch. Then I had the breakthrough. I had that one video that just exploded. You know, the title, just get in the gym and lift. I think I was benching 460 at the time. And basically what I told people, I said, listen, I don't care if you have gloves on, wrist wraps, elbow sleeves, knee sleeves, this sleeve, that sleeve, a slingshot or whatever. Just get in the gym and lift. All exercise is good. Don't worry about how somebody else is doing it. Because I was getting a lot of people. Yeah. Hey, Jenny, how you doing? Welcome. Appreciate it. I do. I inherited it from my dad, and my son has inherited it from me. Got a very strong grip. But that's from years of manual labor and lifting. I've been lifting for about 50 years. This is my protein shake. It consisted of Fairlife milk, the banana, 3 eggs, and some Irish cream. So anyway, I had this video just go nuts on me. Like the first day, it got 30,000 views. Like, what? Like, yeah, I've never seen anything like that. And I gotta use my cheaters here. I've been lifting for 50 years. I'm 63 years old. Been lifting ever since I was 13 years old. So anyway, all of a sudden, I'm getting 30,000 views a day on this video. And it's about a 3-minute video. And all of a sudden, I got 72 subscribers. I got 235. I got 450. And within a week, I had over 1,000 views or subscribers. Like, wow, I can monetize now. You know, I just had to wait for the 3,000 viewing hours. Everything might even been 4,000 at the time. That happened because this video got over 650,000 views in a matter of about a month and a half. So I was like, wow, that is huge. So now I'm monetized. Appreciate it. I appreciate that. Now I'm monetized. Far sooner than I thought I would be. I was lucky. Everything's great, right? I think the first month I made $545. Second month I made $475. I said, man, my videos will go viral like this. I can retire. Well, that was the only one that went viral. The other ones kind of stayed in the normal range. But at the time, I was still making a couple $100 a month. So that's not too bad, you know. I got people that like my content, and I'm making some money. Not a lot, but money I didn't have. And then one day, I started getting a lot of comments, but it didn't bother me too much. Fake weights, you know, that's not real. You're on steroids, you're on TRT, you're on HDH, you're on Diablo, you're on most of the stuff I had to look up. I didn't know what the hell it was. I'm not on anything. I do eat a lot. I eat a lot of eggs, drink a lot of milk, eat a lot of meat, and I take a lot of vitamins and minerals to keep me healthy. And I lift. And it goes back and forth. Thank you. But now I had this new thing happening. I had these trolls showing up on my channel. And my kids told me, Dad, just block them, ignore them, don't feed the trolls. Which is really good advice. Easier said than done. Because you think you could sit there and convince them. So I'd make videos actually weighing the plates. Yeah, 45-pound plate, there's on scale, 45-pound plates. I'd be lifted in, 5 or 6 different gyms with different type of weights. And I still got the comments. Then I got to the point where I could make live streams, well, like I'm doing now. And I started getting people in there that were just, I don't know. I can't understand why somebody would do that. Why somebody's life revolves around going in and making fun of people. There you go. You know, I'm out there trying to give out a positive message about fitness, lifting, nutrition. I don't claim to be the expert on everything, but I've been lifting a very long time, so I kind of know how to get myself strong. And when somebody asks me questions I don't know, what I do is I write that question down and then I go research it. Because there's this thing called internet. And the internet will allow you to research things. Like when people would call me out for, fake weights, I say, well, why don't you go to openpowerlifting.org and check me out before you make that comment. And I say about 1 out of 10 would say, okay, yeah, I should have did that. But the other ones would just continue on with it. And at one point I finally realized they weren't there to learn anything. They were there to disrupt. And they can be disruptful if you give them the opportunity to do it. It has driven people off of YouTube. I just had a young man close his YouTube channel because of a couple individuals that like to bully new channels. Whether they're young, they seem to go after the young or very old. They tried that with me, I blocked them. They first started out as a subscriber. So you're thinking, wow, these guys are pretty good guys. And then I started hearing rumors that, well, they were doing videos and talking smack about me. I'm like, well, why would they do that? So I went and listened to the videos, and yeah, they were. I'm like, okay, I don't understand why they do that, but if that's the case, I don't need to be associated with them. So I just blocked them from my channel. And then they'd come across as another entity. Had one troll would make about 15 different accounts and then come in and just troll me. And I'm just like, dude, block, get a life. I started getting some people that could monitor my station, moderators. And I told them when they come on, just block them. So they were saying, well, you need us, you have to have us, otherwise your channel won't grow. That's not true. It's absolutely not true. You bring no value to anybody's channel. You bring no value at all. I think that's your problem. You realize you don't bring any value. And they vary from the annoying to really the mentally disturbed. Like there are some out there that are very mentally disturbed. And you're not going to cure them of that. You're not going to make them change their ways. So your best way to deal with it as a new creator is block them. Block the channel. Sometimes even go into their channel and see who are the ones that are sitting there agreeing with their message of this hateful message and block them. You don't need them there. So, like you said, you think some of these are just a young kid, but some are adults, some are grown men. Rarely is it a woman. I haven't really had a woman sit there and troll me. But the occasional, oh, I think you're so handsome. Oh, yeah, out of 3 billion men, I'm the one for you. No, sorry, I'm married. But they're usually men, and some of them are in their 20s, 30s, 40s, even 50s. And they're on YouTube, they're on Instagram, they're on TikTok, and I guess on all the other ones. And the best way to deal with them as a new creator is block them. Don't engage them, because that's what they want. They are not going to change their minds because they're not there to learn anything. They're there to disrupt. That's all they're there for. They're there to disrupt your channel. This is where they get their thrill or self-worth or whatever it is. That's all they're there to do. So the best thing you can do is just block them. When you have somebody you've had for a while that you can trust, make them a moderator so they can help block. If you post videos and you get those in comments, don't respond to them, just block. They're not worth responding to. And I guarantee you that irks them more than anything else. That will bother them. That their message is now gone. Because all they want to do is disrupt. Don't let them disrupt your channel. They bring nothing to your analytics. They're not hitting the thumbs up. I had one. Man, the grown man, he's a lawyer. Him and his buds would come in there and say silly things. And they hit the thumbs up, and then after the video was over, they come back and they hit the thumbs down. And they're probably thinking they're clever. You're not clever. It's really easy to find that out. There's nothing clever about it. So what can you do? How can you prevent some of this? There you go. I know something like that. So how do you deal with it? Well, the easiest way is when you do live, and I didn't do it on this one, but I had the opportunity of doing it and abilities. You put subscribers on, can comment. So on this one right now, anybody can comment. And sometimes I do that just so I can sit there and filter out some more trolls. You know, because they'll come in there and they can't help themselves. They're going to say something stupid. Then I can block them. They're done. So that's kind of why I kind of set that up sometimes. The best thing you can set up in your live stream, say only subscribers can comment. Because those are the people at least took the opportunity to sit there and hit the subscribe button. So they did a little bit of effort on your channel. Chances are they may listen to your videos every now and then. They're kind of saying that they probably like your content. People are not going to bother to subscribe. They have no value. There's no value at all. So, and you can set that, you know, they have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes. I would set where they have to be a subscriber for sometimes 2 hours, because I know my lives didn't last that long. And it kind of kept the riffraff out. But the best way to do is just block them. Don't engage them. Don't try to make your point. Don't play their game. A lot of them will sit there and insult you to the point where you insult them back, and then they'll report you. All right, they're just baiting you. All right, so just remember, the trolls have no value to your channel. Zero value. Don't worry about why they're trolling you. Don't worry about what type of person they are, because they will claim something completely different. But usually what they accuse other people of, that's what they are. We have one that says, you know, he's a Christian. He's not. All right. You know, another says he's the best trainer out there. He's not. All right. And a lot of them are just there to disrupt. You know, I have people say, well, so-and-so said this and that. And the few times I did sit there and make a video to engage the individual, I regretted it. So now I just ignore them. And that's the best thing you're going to do. If you're a new creator, just ignore them. And we're talking about when you get to, your channel gets to a certain size, you're going to have trolls. You're going to have individuals that come in there and disrupt your channel. They're going to insult you. They're going to insult what you're doing. They're going to make derogatory remarks. They're going to use vulgar remarks. They're going to use remarks that can get you in trouble on YouTube. They're on Instagram, stuff like that. But with Instagram, you block somebody, they're blocked. They can put up a new account, they're still blocked. Unfortunately, YouTube, they can just make another one and pull up another email, and the way they go. And a lot of times that it is tempted to sit there and engage them and try to argue a point. They're not there to argue a point. They're not there to learn anything. They're there to disrupt. So as a creator, as a channel, you can go over and you can click on them and you can block them from your channel. And that's the best way of dealing with them. I just recently had somebody close their channel down because of a couple trolls, just saying hurtful things. And unfortunately, the individual engaged them and, you know, fell into their trap, even though I had told the individual not to. And it got to the point where they just didn't want the drama anymore, which I don't blame them. And they closed their channel. And to them, that's what a troll wants. That's what a troll wants to do. They want to sit there and cause you pain, cause you suffering, things like that. There you go. It'll be like my little picture on there. That's from 40K. So I put this out for all you new creators, or creators that have been very small but now have gotten monetized. They seem to want to go after that. You know, once I got monetized, here they came. You know, once I got to a larger audience, here they came. You know, generally your huge channels, they don't even bother with them because they just have people that block them. You know, they ain't got time for them. You know, like I said, they're not bringing you any value. They're not bringing you anything of any value whatsoever. And the best way that you can deal with them, which I'll demonstrate, is you just block them. And then they go, hide user from the channel. And they're gone. See how easy that was? Hey, Christopher, how you doing? Been squatting, man. This man's a squatting expert. So that's what you do. Yeah, I don't know who you are. But that's what you do. You block them. Just like we did there. I do appreciate him for giving me the perfect opportunity to show you how you get rid of a troll. That was like perfect timing. Because you can't help themselves. And I don't know why it is, whether they're misogynist, narcissistic, whatever word you want to use. This is how they get their validation in life. So you don't engage them. You just do what I just did. Hit those three little dots, and you click on hide user from the channel. No, I'm not blocking people that have a different opinion. They want to have a discussion about a certain exercise or food or stuff like that. I have no problem with that. But once it's no longer a discussion, and once it's just basically just insults or just saying silly things or stupid things or insulting things, well, then they got to go. So like I said, at first they may act like they're a friend. So before you make somebody a moderator, you better really know them. Generally, I wait until I've had them follow me for a long time. And generally a channel that has a lot of moderators, the trolls kind of avoid. To be going like, yeah, maybe this is not a channel I want to be on because I want to get kicked off as soon as I say something silly. Which you are. I've had to make new accounts and going, oh, so-and-so kicked me off. I don't think it's fair. You know, they have my permission to do so. Because I'm not going to give you time on my channel. I worked too hard on my channel for you to sit there and come in and disrupt it. All right, find some other way to entertain yourself. But this is what's going to happen when you have a new channel. Whatever the content is, you're going to have people come in there and troll it. Unfortunately, they're out there. I discovered them about, maybe 15 years ago. We were on a thing called Topics. They should have been called Toxic. Because there's some people there that really should be in a mental hospital. But then there was other people that are there just to make fun, just to cause disruption, just to start arguments. That's all they were there to do. That was their whole goal. And if you get caught into that, well, what's going to happen is then you're going to get stressed. And that's going to ruin your day. So why would you let a perfect stranger ruin your day? If you got something to create and something to put out there, people who like it are going to like it. The people that don't, they'll move on. And the ones that want to say insulting things, you just block. Because they're not worth it. And they don't bring anything to your channel. They have no value. None. Probably none in life, too. Because this is what they find to be their, this is how they get their thrills or whatever. So, like I said, I've been on for about 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. Already going on 5. I was fortunate to get monetized right away. Hey, Michael, how you doing? We're talking about trolls and how to deal with them. And I've already got the block one. So it was like a perfect example. And a perfect example to show some of these new people. So he came in and said something stupid. And I blocked them. You know, we got one other that might be a troll, we don't know. But, you know, laughing faces don't bother me. So now kind of bringing up that one person we know that closed his channel because of trolls, which is sad. You know, the best way would just been to block them. But you know, they live and learn. I get a chance, I'll talk to the young man, tell him he probably should start his channel back up. Just make sure he just blocks it anytime they pop in. and don't go visit the other channel, Michael. Got it off your chest. I'll ignore the poor fool. But yeah, I had some time and I wanted to talk about that. I figured I'd put up a quick live. Give me something to eat really quick. Getting ready to head into town to do some shopping and then work. I'm still taking a day off the gym. Not quite there yet. I had a hard time breathing last night. I actually had to take my maintenance inhaler, which I haven't had to take in like a year, so I could breathe last night. So that opened me up and that made things a lot better. Yeah, we got here. Yep, up and moving. Oh yeah, I gotta move. We basically did some mowing yesterday and some winterizing the house. I got more stuff I need to do. Talking about a possibility of snow by Wednesday. It wouldn't stick, but. So anyway, this live stream was about how to deal with trolls. Best way to deal with trolls is just block them. Hide them from your channel. You know, you can report them, then block them. But I find just blocking them is the easiest way. They're gone. Then they gotta sit there and make a new email, and they gotta make a new thing, and they'll come back up and say something silly again. You know, block them again. It's that easy. On live streams, you'll get them the most of the time, but they won't make comments on your videos. And the best thing to do is not even worry about responding to it. Just block them. That's the easiest way to do it. Yeah, but Metallica's got some cool stuff. I like a lot of music. Metallica is almost considered classic rock now. But you know, my heyday, it was Iron Butterfly and ELO, Uriah Heep, Black Sabbath, Aerosmith, things like that. But I do listen to newer music too. There's some good songs out there. Can't just keep listening to old stuff all the time. So just, you know, to kind of finish up on that is just don't let them ruin your day. Just block them. Just, once they're gone, they're gone. And I'll tell you right now, that's the best thing you can do. That's going to irritate them more than anything else because they really desperately want that engagement. Don't go to their channels. Don't worry about what they're saying. All right. Nobody of value is listening to them anyway because they have no value. So, you know, block them, move on, enjoy your day. It's sad they are what they are. That's their problem. That's not our problem. You know, and so I just don't want to see creators get disenfranchised. Yep. Because of the actions of 3 or 4 trolls. And that's usually what it is. And what they'll do is they'll have multiple accounts. So they'll have multiple accounts commenting on you, and you think, oh my God, there's 12, 15 people saying this. Now there's 1, maybe 2. That's all. You know, that's another way of doing it. I'm pretty sure that was used in the election too. I think they were paying a lot of people to sit there and post misinformation and have a lot of people sit there and agree with it. And you weren't really talking to anybody. You know, that's just my opinion. There are some studies out there that back that opinion. So I always say the stuff that you see on the internet, 90% of the time is mostly false. Anyways, I always gotta put these on. Oh yeah, she really didn't. She only took Friday off, but I think she's got so many days off that she's accumulated that she really needs to start using them. So she took Friday off, just kind of a mental health day. She's feeling better than I am. But this one's a rough one. East Tennessee Nervous had it. He said it took 3 weeks. Some other people said him and the wife had it. It took 3-4 weeks to get over the cough. My son has still got the cough. So this one's kicked pretty hard. You know, that one, but I want to, you know, at work I'm doing exercise, so that kind of helps. I'm trying to get back in the gym tomorrow. And I haven't even worked my second job all week. I think Wednesday was the last day I did my second job. So I might turn it on for about a half hour if I haven't run too long on this one and see if I can catch something. But if I don't, no big deal. And then tomorrow morning, I think I might try to catch some in the morning. It just, I could tell my body wanted me to get some more sleep. So don't let the trolls ruin your time. Just block them. Just block the trolls. That's all you need to do. Don't engage them. Don't go to their channels and what they got to say. They got nothing of value to say. All right. Don't try to sit there and change their mind. That's not what they're there for. They're not to sit there and learn anything. They're there to disrupt. And they don't bring anything to the channel. When people say, oh, your channel can't grow unless you let the trolls on there, that's false. Because who wants to follow a channel if they got a bunch of people saying stupid stuff in chat? I wouldn't follow. I'd stop following that channel. So remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration, just get in the gym and lift, go for walks, play on your drums, beat on the bag, and block the trolls. And everybody have a, let me ask that one. I got a question here. What I bench press these days, sir? So last week before I got sick, I put 405 back up. All right, it might be a couple weeks before I get it again because I've been sick. But, you know, I'm back in the 400s. And I hope by March when I compete, I'll be into the 440s, 450s. That's my goal. If I can just get healthy and stay healthy. I guess that's the way that'll go. Everybody, remember, have a great day. Ignore the trolls, block them, move on with your channel. Don't let some stranger with mental health issues sit there and dictate what you do on your channel. There's where I stop it.